Joining me now down here on the trading floor is the Chief Financial Officer, of Aidoc, Arvind Kadaba. Welcome and congratulations. What a cool story and announcement today.
Thanks a lot, JD. I really appreciate it. Thanks for having me today.
Talk to me a bit more about the key details of that big announcement we just brought our viewers. What do you most want people to know about it?
Absolutely. Let me maybe start with a quick introduction on what Aidoc does. We build image recognition AI algorithms for hospitals and health systems to be able to diagnose acute findings, something that's life-threatening, and have a platform that's designed to take a patient with that finding and get them the right care within the hospital. And what we've been able to do is completely change the game in terms of what AI can do and how quickly we can build AI. And that's what we're announcing today. Not only have we created a model that's the most accurate clinical medical image foundation model in the world, we've built, in partnership with the FDA, a regulatory pathway to be able to get that model and get all disease coverage built on that model successfully cleared. Historically, the FDA used to clear AI model by model, one disease. And now, one model can cover potentially dozens of diseases. And that's a powerful way for companies like Aidoc to accelerate AI and accelerate the impact that AI can have throughout healthcare.
Yeah, congrats on the big announcement. Arvind,
Thanks,
what do you think this most means for emergency departments, people directly on the front lines or working in ERs around the country that may most rely on this type of newly emerging tech?
That's a great question, JD. And I think for emergency departments that are suffering significant backlogs and have to turn away patients without being seen, this meaningfully accelerates their efficiency and their ability to drive throughput and improve medical quality as well as physician productivity to be able to ensure that patients get the right care at the right time.
Talk to me a bit about powered by single foundation model. What does that actually mean in theory, and what does that mean now in practice?
What a foundation model for medical images can do is one model can now cover dozens of diseases. So for us, we've built a model powered by petabytes of medical image data that can now cover, again, dozens of diseases and get that cleared by the FDA simultaneously. And what that allows companies like Aidoc to do is meaningfully expand the amount of disease coverage. And so more Americans can get the right care at the right time.
What does FDA clearance actually validate overall?
Sure. It validates the accuracy and quality of the model itself, JD. So now what the FDA is telling us is that our model is now clinical grade. Doctors, physicians can use this model in practice, in the workflow, to drive improved patient care and faster throughput.
It sounds like the tech you're leveraging is changing by the day. And I'd imagine a firm like yours is seemingly moving 100 miles an hour. Give me some sense about what even the rest of Q1 looks like in 2026 and the rest of the year as well.
Absolutely. We are moving 100 miles an hour, and for a company like Aidoc, our mission and vision is to increase that disease coverage as quickly as possible. And our goal over the next couple of years is to go from 11 diseases built on our foundation model to potentially hundreds.
Wow.
And think about the transformation that can affect for healthcare around the world.
Arvind, what most excites you about where the technology is now, or what gives you most optimism about where you most hope or suspect the technology can be tomorrow? Oh,
that's an excellent question. I think what gives me a lot of hope and optimism is that, from a couple of years ago, we've taken what was, an R&D project and turned it into reality and gotten that cleared by the FDA. And now with the paradigm shift we've been able to build together with the regulator, I think we can 10x this and hopefully continue to drive growth in the market, increased AI adoption, and improved care for millions of patients in America and around the world.
Is there anything, Arvind, with regards to regulatory framework that you think still needs to be adapted, changed, anything in the space for policymakers or lawmakers down in Washington, D.C. to look at, or you feel like the existing kind of rules of the road right now are for the most part, pretty suitable?
I think, from a policymaking perspective, I think this is a transformational shift in terms of the ability to accelerate AI, and I'm very encouraged by the progress made thus far, and I'm excited to see what can come.
Arvind Kadaba is the Chief Financial Officer at Aidoc. Congratulations, huge announcement on the day, and you came here on Taking Stock to talk with us all about it. Great to have you.
Thanks, JD, great to be here.
Come back on the show anytime. Congrats again.